Hey guys, I'm back again. My client here came in for her weekly maintenance and the back of her hair was growing a little bit too much, she said. So she said, Jen, I can't take this. I need my hair cut. I said, okay. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut that booger down, and that's what I'm doing. So I take my nice little big oversized cutting comb, and I start cutting down the hair with my favorite clippers. And she's going to get a relaxer. I do not recommend nobody to irritate the scalp before the relaxer. Please leave that to the professionals. Please, please, please. But what I did do, I based her hair really good at the scalp and around her hairline. Since I'm cutting her hair before, the relaxer. And the reason why I did that, because when it's nice and close, you get like another better look. Like, it just looks so much better. It's close, it's clean, it's straight. It does look so much better, because sometimes when you have too much hair, it don't lay as good. But when you have the hair already cut really short, it just lays so beautiful. And so I'm using a No Lie Relaxer by Affirm, and this is normal. And I'm applying it to the hair, as you can see, with a relaxer brush. And then after I apply it, I make sure I go back over it again to make sure it's laying nice and smooth. Doing that front hairline, that's important. And making sure it lays nice and smooth. So I just keep going over it till it's nice and smooth, until it's ready. Probably like 10 minutes. But now it's time for color. Yes, y'all. Color, color, color. You got to keep that color, especially after a relaxer. It would take that color right off. So this is a semi-color. You are allowed to put this on someone's hair after a relaxer. It's not a demi. It's not a permanent. It is a semi. It is just an overlay. Ain't important to the product to make it stick or stay or whatever. It is just an overlay that lasts up to probably 3 washes. And I love this color by Sebastian. And the color is cranberry, which I love, love, love. It works good with light hair, dark hair, wherever it is. It will give it a pop. That's what I love about this color. It stains the hair really, really good. And I apply from scalp to end, again, with my tint brush. And I make sure I rub it in really, really good. Make sure it's through all the hair, again, all that good stuff. Now it's time to curl. Yes, my favorite JJC Amore oil. Yes, guys, it's on sale for $19.99. All natural oil here. And then I use my sexy hairspray. I just spray a little bit just to help me to curl. So now I'm starting from the back, and I'm actually going to go all the way down. And what I do, I like to line my curls up, and then I start from the top and go all the way down. But I make sure my curls are lined perfectly, so let's give it a nice clean look. Not curls all over the place, just nicely uniform. It just looks so good when it's done. You will see at the end. So I'm curling her hair, curling with the smallest iron ever, flat iron ever. And as you can see, I did touch her a little bit. That can happen sometimes when the hair is so short and you're using a flat iron. And what I use the rat tail part to actually pick up the hair, and then put the curling iron right between there. And sometimes I do like bump it like twice just to give a nice silky smooth look. And again, I started from that side, but you will notice in a few that I still was lining up with that hair that I just curled. So now I'm working on the right side here. Lining right on up, lining right on up, lining right on up. I love what I do. I truly do. This is like joy for me. So joy for me. And then I just make sure I touch up little pieces that I might not caught. Then I'm looking like, hey, where I'm going to go? Right, left, where? I am going to go right. So I start curling from the top, going to the side. And just to get a better view here. So this is what's going on. Picking up the pieces. Bump, bump, push over. Bump, bump, push over. Bump, bump, push over. And I just keep going. And as you can see, I still line it up so perfectly. Nothing tight, just something soft. You don't want it too tight because you want the curls to flow. You want the hair to be soft and manageable and just nice and smooth and silky looking. So now I'm finishing up the top. I always touch with my rat tail comb. Look at that. Oh, yes. So what I'm doing here, I'm getting some of the bang action, but I don't want that to be a whole part. So I take some of the pieces from the top and have it coming over. And look how nice that look. I just comb. Excuse the stuff in the back. Inventory in the salon. And I just comb to where I want it to be. Sometimes most of the time I do use my fingers. I just use the end of the rat tail comb. I don't really think it do much. I just like doing that. But, clean up the nice little pieces that you might see. Look how nice that look when it's uniform. It just goes all together. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. Now I'm just going to shape her up with my favorite clippers. Nice and clean, soft. Sometimes you have to comb it down, make sure everything is, nice and laying flat. Clean up the back. I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is like such a great look. Make sure you follow me, subscribe. I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. JJC Salon.